We did have one charge that was related to items found today, but again, still working on future charges or potential additional charges in this case.
From your professional perspective, were these devices meant to hurt someone?
They could definitely hurt someone if they were picked up or detonated in or around people. They would definitely injure anyone.
Did he understand that?
I'm not sure.
Can you tell us, I know you can't go into specifics, but were these devices or whatever method he was using, was this something where he would just kind of set it and leave, or is this something that would kind of have to sit around and there was no telling who would be in the area when it went off?
Early indications based on what we found, there would definitely be no telling who would be around. They were either thrown from a vehicle or thrown from a position where anyone could approach at any time.
But they would explode immediately, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So they had fuses, they weren't like time devices?
No indication that they were time devices, correct.
Can you just give us an idea of how dangerous this could have been if somebody was in the wrong place at the wrong time?
So because these reports indicate very loud booms and loud explosions, and because unfortunately in many of the incidents we did not find evidence at the scene, I can't give you a complete picture of how that would be if every device was the same size or same composition at this time. But based on what we do know, they did have a explosive charge and a capacity to injure or hurt people, as well as create property damage to anything they come in contact with.
How much did he learn himself to put this together via the internet, prior training? Was he in the military? Did he have any access to explosives in a prior job? What do you know about the suspect himself?
At this time, I can't answer any of those, what his prior knowledge is at all. He did not provide any of that to us.
Of the property damage, it sounds like no human or animal was injured by any of these devices, correct?
Correct. We have no people or animals injured.
What was the extent of the property damage?
So basically a lot of just property, landscape damage, a large trash can, things like that.
Thankfully, we didn't have any injuries potentially that could have been, knowing that how important was it to the department to find this guy?
Extremely, and I would say the biggest help was the community in this, in providing information, providing tips to us, which led to, our eventual identification of this subject.
Was there evidence in the truck as well?
I'm sorry,
Was there
evidence in the truck? Yes, sir. The truck was searched as well today, and items were retrieved from there.
And I guess just to clarify, he was at this point, was he working alone, does it appear? Or did it appear that he was working with other people?
At this point, based on the ongoing investigation, we're not going to answer that.
Was his intent just to cause panic? Or, I mean, I guess that's not something you can answer.
I don't know his intent.
Do you know when the last reported explosion was?
We have some reports that came in directly to the bomb squad from community members that were in the middle of January. However, those were not reported through the 911 or crime reporting system. They were directly reported to our detectives.
So before he was pulled over?
Yes.
Okay. Did it seem like he went silent and maybe stopped after that traffic stop?
I'm sorry. There have been explosions since the traffic stop as well that were reported directly to detectives. So, yes, sorry.
Is there an idea of how many explosions total he may have set off?
I don't know. We have in excess of 200 calls that came in through our reporting system. However, how many of those are specifically related to him versus other loud noises throughout this time period, we cannot separate those or specifically attribute a certain number to him versus not to him.
So the 200 calls were just loud noises, right, in that area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As far as the amount of devices, obviously, since this guy didn't just set off one, he didn't just set off two, can you talk about how, when these people do that, the more evidence they provide you, the easier it is to figure this out? I feel like, from people who I've spoken with, it was critical that it wasn't just one or two. It was the fact that you guys were able to generate more and more evidence over time. How critical did that play in catching it? If there had only been one bomb or one explosion, would that have been more difficult versus him just continuing to set these off?
I would say yes, his continued actions did assist in our investigation and also enabled us to tie multiple cases together, or multiple incidents together.
Any other questions for Sergeant McCarthy? Detective Denham?
Can we get her first name spelled out as well?
Yes, sir, it's Krista, C-R-I-S-T-A, and last name is McCarthy, M-C-C-A-R-T-H-Y.
So thank you for attending today. I do want to emphasize that our bomb squad detectives within our Homeland Defense Bureau worked diligently. This was of the highest priority to bring somebody into custody and apprehend them in regards to this conclusion, or regards to bringing this investigation to a successful conclusion. So we spoke about it in January. When I was asked about it, it was going to be community information that was going to help us bring this to a successful conclusion, and that's exactly what happened. So we want to thank the community as well and everybody that was involved.
Sergeant, can you give me his charges one more time?
Right now, I can tell you that there's 3 counts, felony counts of depositing of explosives. There's 15 additional counts related to this investigation. Some are related to the explosives and some are not. We'll have more information to include his booking number here shortly. As far as we know, he's on his way to the jail, or at the jail right now being processed. So I'll provide that to you at a later time.
Have detectives spoken to him yet? Sat him down and spoken to him and interviewed him yet?
They have, obviously after the arrest, they were able to contact him. I'm unaware at that time. Maybe you can answer that, Krista. Was there an interview done?
He declined to answer any questions.
Does he have an attorney?
Not present.
Requested an attorney?
He refused to talk without an attorney, but he did not have one available.
And, Houston County spelling?
Yes, Houston. Willis, Willis, 44 years old.
And do you have an area where he's from? Do we know anything about his background, where he's from, where he lives? What part of it, does he live in the area where he's depositing these explosives?
Well, he was arrested near his residence, which is 3600 West Rose Garden Lane. So if that falls in the geographical location. If there's no questions, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Any other further updates regarding to this investigation will be sent electronically. Thank you for attending.